This is Math 2021, question 1G. We want to compute what the value of sine squared 1 plus sine squared of 2 all the way up to plus sine squared of 89 plus sine squared of 90. So how might you do this? Well, if you try and work out each of these terms individually, this may be quite hard, as you don't know what is sine squared of 1 exactly. But so this may not be the best way to go. So when we see sine squared, do you think of any other tricks to maybe simplify our working? So are there any identities you can use? Well, there's two that we may use. Well, one could be sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cos squared theta. That's a known identity. And the other identity you should think of is sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cos of theta. And why might these be helpful? Well, we know that each of these, 90 minus 1 is 89, and 90 minus 2 is 88. So we can kind of match up these 1 degrees and 89 degrees using this identity. So this might be a useful thing to use. So using that, therefore, sine squared of 90 minus theta is equal to cos squared theta, which is equal to 1 minus sine squared of theta. So using that, we have that sine squared of 1 degree is equal to 1 minus sine squared of 89 degrees. And so, i.e., the sum of sine squared of 1 plus the sine squared of 89 is equal to 1. But the thing is, we can do this for any other ones, like for any 90 minus theta. So we can pair up our integers that sum to 90. So we can pair up 1 and 89, we can pair up 2 with 88, 3 to 77, 87, and they all sum to 90, and so the sine squared sum is equal to 1. So how many pairs do we have? Well, we've got 189, 288, and this goes all the way up to 44 and 46. So we have 44 pairs. And what are we left with? We were left with 45, sine squared of 45, and sine squared of 90, as we don't have a 0 in the end. But what is sine squared of 45? Well, that's precisely equal to a half, and sine squared of 90 is equal to 1. So you have 44 pairs of 1s, and we have a plus of 1 plus a half. So their sum is exactly 45 and a half. So the answer is D.